Hello Daily Drafters and welcome back to the channel for today's Daily Draft. Today is going to be a Final Fantasy Early Access draft here on the channel. We had one a couple days ago and now you get to see the VOD of my second draft here on the channel, of which I am live streaming to the Arena Gauntlet League Discord servers down below with some chat helping me out with some plays and picks here in the draft. But it's going to be a great time. You can see on the screen, I guess, here's a little bit of a spoiler for how the first one went. We went 3-1 in our first event, so we had a good time there. Played a little blue-white artifacts deck with Urza Cryptic Command, a little vintage cube action. And today we get to hop right on into another one, so I'll see you in pack one, pick one. The Masked Mang. Is that Mang? AGL's own? Shrek, Gauthier, the Masked Mang. It very well could be. Geek for All, Bill Civ, Jamar, and Human Token. I think Human Token are WotC employees, if I remember correctly. Okay, how do I change the view? Here we go. All right, what are we doing? Clive's Hideaway? Probably not. Surveil 2, what do I notice in the commons here? Chocomog? That's interesting. Oh, wait, what is this? Sir Conrad? Ooh. I'll reserve for now. Circle of Power. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, make wizards, and they get lifelink. Black Waltz number 3. 4 mana 2/2 Flying Death Touch. Oh, so it's not Mang, Eric. I don't know what his name... I don't know who else is Mang, but who knows. Yeah, I guess we're going to take Sir Conrad, right? Card seems good. Play the exile card without playing, so if you can 4 or more legendary creatures. Our commons are pretty derpy here. 3 mana 2/2, that's like that destroy target creature with dealt damage this turn variant. So this one cares about like milling things? Interesting. Alright, what do we have here? Thieves' Knife. Basically a 2 mana 2/2, what's the Scroll Thief? When it hits, you draw a card and you can re-equip it for 4? What else do we have? Cornered by Black Mages. Target opponent sacks a creature of their choice and you make a mage. Interesting. Restoration Magic is the protection spell. We've got Chocobo Racetrack. 5 mana, whenever a land enters, make a 2/2. That gets +1/+1, +1/+0 whenever a land enters. Thunder Magic. Nice tiered removal spell. And then a 3 mana 2/2 Flying Death Touch. That's just like generically pretty good, right? Sack another creature or artifact, draw a card. I kind of like the Cornered by Black Mages as well. It's between these two, I think. Yeah, let's make them sack creatures. What on earth? Teferi, Mage of Zhalfir. 5 mana. It's a 3/4 with flash. Creatures you own that aren't on the battlefield have flash. And then each opponent can cast spells only anytime they can cast a sorcery. Yeah, I agree with you, Georgie. That art is not particularly pleasing to look at. What is this one? 3 mana, 4/1. Equip, pay 3 life. Yeah, I don't know about that. Rook Turret, Artifacts, draw Syncopate, Monk's Fist, Katana is job select. There's a Suplex. I think we're probably leaning toward a red-black deck with this start here. And Suplex is pretty good. I don't know about this Teferi, though. I mean, it's triple blue. It's pretty good. But let's take Suplex here. Another Suplex. I'll reserve it for now, but let's keep reading. 4 mana, this is the crystal. So if one or more counters we put on a creature, put twice that many, and then put 2 counters on 2 creatures. So basically 4 counters on 2 creatures. This thing mills, hey, Sir Conrad. 1 mana, 1/1 flyer on your turn. It can mana dork for equipment and activated abilities. Or activated equip abilities. We got some more green here. Monk's Fist. Yeah, I think it's a pretty easy Suplex here. So, 2 mana, deal 3, exile it, or exile target artifact. Notably a sorcery, but still good enough, I think. What's this? 3 mana, 2/3. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, you draw a card, lose a life, only once each turn. And it melds with something. Anybody know what the rarity of the meld creature is? I don't even know. It's probably another uncommon. Galot, King of the Dwarves. 2 mana, 1/1 double strike. Whenever another dwarf. I don't think we're going down that route. What is Marlborough? 6 mana, 4/4, enters. Each opponent discards a card, lose 2 life, exiles top 3 cards of the library, and then swamp cycling. Yeah, it's an uncommon, Eric says. I mean, it seems pretty good. Can I figure out ways to have cards leave my graveyard, though? Here's one. Are we doing it? Are we melding? Well, the meld is not related to its ability. Vanille, cheerful... Oh my gosh. Icy? Icy, like 7-Eleven? Fire Crystal, no. Hill Gigas? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take the fight on, I guess, right? Seems pretty good. Don't let me accidentally pass this meld creature. I don't know what it is. I haven't seen it. Vanilla? What is this one? 4 mana, 3/4. When it enters, lose a life, create a treasure. Whenever this attacks, sack another creature or artifact you do surveil to. That's not very good, but the rest of the stuff here also isn't. What is this one? 2 mana, 2/2 attack. Target attacking equipped creature gains menace until end of turn. I guess there's Crossroads Village. 2 GG. Oh, it's green. Okay. I guess I'll just keep cutting black here, right? Phantom Train. 4 mana, 4/4 trample. Sack another artifact or creature. Put a counter on it. So the only way to crew it is to sack another creature or artifact. It's kind of not great. So here is the... Ooh, Steel and Sack, right? Can we have a Steel and Sack deck? We don't have the tools yet, but let's play Steel and Sack. Blazing Bomb, 1 mana, 1/1. It's the whole 4 mana value or greater. Put a counter on it, sack it, deals 1 or damage equal to its power to any creature as a sorcery. Discard a card, draw 2, flashback. That's pretty good. I could take the Gone Town of Ruin. I wanted to potentially splash. Ooh, look, this Airman of Note thing. Airman. Came back. 3 mana, 2/2 flying, Death Touch. That just seems like such a good rate for a common. I didn't know this card existed. Plus, we've got a sack outlet. Granted, it's 6 mana, but, I mean... Sure. Okay. Pack a Marlborough, why not? 6 mana, 4/4. Enters, discard, lose 2. It's also got Swamp Cycling, which is just fine. Which Conrad works with, right? Creature card is, yeah, put into the graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield. So you can cycle your creatures. Although if you have 6 mana or 5 mana, you're probably not cycling this thing. Iron Giant. No, I'm good. I don't need that thing. That's a black rare. 4 mana, 3/4. A black-red rare. Beginning of your end step, make a wizard. Then if you control 4 or more, transform it into a 4/6 that deals double damage? Well, that's pretty sweet. Let's take that thing. What else do we got? 3 mana, Job Select. This is the one that's like the 4/1. I didn't really like this one. We do have a town, an on-colored town that could potentially wheel. And then Black Mage's Rod also seems pretty good, notably. It's that 2 mana, 2/1 makes the wizard that Kuja Genome Sorcerer is going to care about. And then there's also the Red Mage's Rapier, which is... this one's less good. But if we can get this Black Mage's Rod or the Vector back, I think that would be great. So let's take this guy. We have to wait on a pack? Oh my goodness. Alright, that's Finn the Fangbearer. Look at the top 3, one in your hand and the rest in your graveyard. A sorcery. Wait, what's Fire Magic? Deals 1 to a creature for 1 mana. 3 mana deals 2. 6 mana deals 3. each. Thank you, Stephen. RTFC, right? Yeah, that's good. Well, it's fine. It's fine. I don't think it's super great. But there's also summon GF Ifrit, which each creature. I read it, and then you told me, and I read it again, and I still thought it said opponent's creatures. So I think it's actually going to be this one. Yes, Revelation does trigger Conrad, but I think I actually like. We played against this one in the last draft, and it was actually pretty good. So I'm going to go with that one. There's another fight on here. Sandworm. What's this? 5 mana, 5/4 haste, enters, destroy target land, and they get a basic. If it's theirs. Call the Mountain Chocobo. So what's this? 4 mana, search your library for a mountain, put it in your hand, make a 2/2 that gets +1/+0. 2/2 draw a mountain with flashback. Or just fight on. Or just a generic 5 mana, 5/4 haste. I don't think I need another fight on, at least not yet. I'm going to try this card out. That's close between that and the Sandworm, though. Alright, here's a Black Mage's Rod. I know I like that card. I'm going to reserve it for now. And then we've got Esperamu. Creature deals damage equal to the number of non-creature, non-lands in your graveyard to target creature an opponent controls and then gives wizards +1/+0. Is this one busted, Steven? Like, non-creature, non-lands? I guess we have 5 sorceries already. Is that better than Black Mage's Rod? Yeah. Kuja does make wizards, but I mean, they become 1/1s. I'll give it a shot. Seems fine. Alright, 3 mana, 3/2. Destroy a creature who has dealt damage, or exile 2 cards from a single graveyard. Or 3 mana, 3/3. Trample haste that dies into an equipment that gives that for 5? That's really good. That has to be good enough, right? You are right, equipments trigger wizard, because they are just non-creatures, right? Non-creature spells? Yeah, whenever you cast a non-creature. This is like a non-creature that counts as a creature and is also just generically pretty good. Alright, another Cornered by Black Mages. We have one of those. And oh, wait. I guess we're taking overkill. This is the way to deal with the cactus. 3 mana -0 -9,999? This isn't that good though, right? 6 mana at the beginning of your upkeep. Each player exiles the top card until end of turn. You may play it without paying his mana. I mean, 6 mana? I don't know. It's probably okay. We did see it in the other draft too. It's probably pretty good. What are these? 3 mana 3/3 enters tapped. Whenever you cast a non-creature, pay black. If you do, return. Ooh, that's really nice. I like that. Over Hilgigus. Sure, I like that one. What? This is okay. I have a sneaking suspicion this format is going to feel like Strixhaven in that you get to play with some busted cards. Like Bolus's Citadel? Like, yeah, I'm going to take Bolus's Citadel, right? What wield? The lesser of the 2 equipment, as well as this one. This isn't uncommon. Is this good? Yeah, me too, Adam. Apparently Lotta came in and told us earlier that it's 1 in 3 packs have one of these bonus sheet cards. So you get to see them pretty often. And they replace a common. Okay, now we've got the Revelation. There's also the Fire Magic, which I don't think is going to be good in our decks. Let's take the Revelation. Okay, Fight On did wheel, but I don't think our deck is actually going to care too much about creature cards. Is like a random non-creature. You know what? I don't think we need another Fight On. Ooh, the Black Mage's Rod wield. Let's go. Really excited about that. This is a non-creature. Yeah, let's just take this thing. I don't think I'm going to main deck it, though. And then a Shopkeep to fill out the curve if we need to. That's a Mythic. What does it do? 6 mana, equipped creature has base power and toughness XX, where X is your life total. That seems horrible, right? That's not great. What is this? Captain Lannery Storm. That's pretty good. Dire City Rat, when it dies, make a treasure. Random encounter. My namesake. Vector, it's Shopkeep. I think, you know, Captain Lannery Storm is good enough. If unreadable in the art, still good enough. And I wouldn't mind getting the Dire Rat back. So let's take the Lannery Storm here. Here's another Esper. What else is there? What is this one? I don't think we saw this yet. Oh, it's just the general removal spell. I think I probably have to take this time, right? Yeah, because you can also kick or sack an artifact or creature, which goes well with our, what is it, Unexpected Request. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take that. Seems like a fun build around in, like, Commander or something. But not for us. Blazing Bomb. Now, let's take the Vein Stretchery. Another Suplex or a Sephiroth's Intervention. To a lesser extent, the Fire Crystal. Sephiroth. That's what I said, Evan, right? Or are you just emphasizing that that should be the pick? I think I'm going with the Intervention here over the third Suplex. You know, this is 4 mana, gain 2 life to destroy anything at instant speed. Oh, is that a Final Fantasy reference joke that I don't understand? I do like Cornered by Black Mages. It makes another wizard, which our deck cares about, and then also makes them sack a creature. Just dramatic sort of way his name is said. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think the Sandworm... The Sandworm is just like a big creature if you need it. So I'll take the sack here. What is this? Till end of turn, target creature you control gains. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its control and has the chosen base power and toughness? What? That's a wild card. I might just take a Land Cycler. Jabari, what's the best color? I think it's purple. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Land Cycler. Ooh, one of the rare lands. Make a wizard, instant speed, tap, make a land. It's kind of what our deck is doing, right? It changes the power toughness right away. The return creature doesn't. Oh, okay, I must have misread that for a moment, yeah. Yeah, no problem, Jabari. Happy y'all are hanging out with me here. It's always much more fun when I get to do it with others, too. When I had done it previously, I would just record these as VODs, which is a little less personal. I do like the summon, the common summons. The fact that they have 4 chapters is really good. And I don't think we need... I mean, this is pretty good with our Unexpected Request too, but we only have one of the requests. Trader's good for the sack effects. I might have missed where the trader was. Oh, this trader. I mean, yeah, I guess you can sacrifice your sagas if they're on chapter like 3 or something. What is this one? Exile the top 2. 1 or 2 creatures each get +2/+0. That's pretty good with wizards. You may play those cards until your next end step. Oh, that just seems really good. And it's a non-creature to trigger the wizards. When this creature dies, make a treasure. That's pretty good. Makes a treasure which will be sacrificed to your other cards. Take the rat here. Nothing here. Let's do Blazing Bomb. Yeah, none of this really matters. I guess, I still think the Monk's Fist is like, actually, I like this card. This kind of effect I like a lot more. Hey, we got it back anyway. Maybe we'll play it. There it is. There you go, Evan. You commented on it again. And we got it all the way back, so we can decide if we want to put it into our deck. So, basically just think of it as +2/+0, return to the battlefield type of trick, but overcosted. You can pump more mana if you want more damage. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's just kind of like, if you need that kind of effect as a non-creature, we'll see if we want it. We got 14 creatures, an enormous amount of cuts to make here. How many of y'all think this is a Bolas' Citadel deck? Because we did get to draft one. You're right, Adam. Every single deck is Bolas' Citadel deck. Lightning Mad. I kind of like this card. Yeah, Evan, I agree with the, where is it? The limit break. I don't think our deck is going to be relying on like great creatures necessarily. It's all in our non-creature spells over here, including these summons that count as non-creatures. Fang Fearless Lassie. Is that an L or is that an I? Anybody know this character from Final Fantasy? How do you pronounce this last word? Lassie? Icy? I made the joke there, icy like 7-Eleven or whatever. What am I doing? I mean, I don't know if we have enough triggers for that. I'll put it over here for now. Well, would you mind going over here? Thank you. And then this thing. Alright, there's the Citadel. We're keeping that in. I guess... what would be on the chopping block down here? Potentially the fight on... I don't know about this greatsword. I'm not sold on that. The Monk's Fist does trigger our wizards. Got 2 suplexes. Opera Love Song I think is really nice. Someone mentioned above, was it Adam? You know that reference from Final Fantasy? What, Final Fantasy 6? Is that an important spot in the story or something? It's like Romeo and Juliet. I don't think we need the limit break. Treachery's good. Do we need the Revelation? I'm not sure. And I like the Black Mage's Rod, so let's cut these 3. I mean, how mid is a Mountain Cycler, though, right? You're probably right that it seems it's just whatever, but 2 mana Mountain Cycling, it's just pretty good. You're right, it could be on the chopping block. I probably don't need this item shopkeep. That's not exactly what we're trying to do here. How many ways do we have to have cards leave the graveyard? Shambling 2-drop returns from the yard continuously. So that is kind of a nice combo with Fang, I guess. The 3/4 sack outlet. Yeah, we didn't really get there on, what is it, Namazu Trader? What is that thing? A catfish? I want to try these summons out, though. I want to try this thing out, too. It just seems like a generically really good card and a good rate for a 3-mana 2/2 flying Death Touch, and it's also a sack outlet if we need it. Is Shambling Seath the only reason to keep Fang in this deck? I think it is. We don't have any other ways to make things leave the graveyard. I'm not sure that's worth keeping this in the deck, because if you don't draw the other card, it's just a 3-mana 2/3. You're right, does work on flashback. Does work on... how much that do we have? Laughing Mad, which might also be on the chopping block, if we're being honest. And then... potentially the Revelation, which is also potentially on the chopping block. So maybe Monk's Fist. I still got to make, what, 6 cuts at least? You're right, I could probably cut the Hill Gigas. I want to keep this guy in. Potentially interested in this, what was it, this thing? The Shopkeep? I don't think that's what this deck is trying to do, though. I mean, we're trying to, like, kind of swarm the board with mages and then win through non-creatures and controlling the game with removal and sacrifice effects, not necessarily attacking. I mean, it's fine as far as like what it does for its effect in our deck, I suppose. But with 6 more cuts here, I think Fang is going to be one of them. Oh, I forgot about this Night Sword. Or this Great Sword. Paying 3 life to equip, I don't think is what this deck is trying to do. I don't mind having the request. How many sack outlets do we have? We've got... Wait, I guess we don't have any more, do we? Took them all out. Oh, just the treachery? You're right, the Airman, which is the 6 mana sack combo, so it's the Airman plus treachery. Is that enough to run the request? I'm gonna cut that one here. I don't think we're hurting so bad for non-creatures that we need to run a Revelation necessarily. I like the Laughing Mad effect, especially when it has flashback. Maybe I can cut one of the Monk's Fists, keep one of them, and then make one last cut here. Unless this is a 16 land deck. I don't think this is a 16 land deck. Oh yeah, you're right. So Evan makes the point that if we're attrition control, then the sagas that sacrifice themselves probably aren't good for us. I say attrition control. I think it's more of like tempo mid-range is what I like identify this deck as, because it's like we play a couple of threats and we control the board enough, and our control spells also create wizards that continually ping. So as we're controlling things down, we're lowering their life total, and just having a 3/2 that even if we wanted to trade it off, and if not, it rummages twice and then ramps us twice. I still think they're okay. And you're probably, yeah, if that's what we're doing, then the Shopkeep would make sense. And like, you're right, the Rat, I was thinking we were going to be sacrificing more than we are. We're really not. So you're right, the Shopkeep would kind of work better in this plan here. And then the last cut, the only sack outlet we have is Ahriman for 3 mana. Bolus's Citadel in a in a pinch. And there's one other one. What am I missing? The Treachery. You're right, Treachery. Treachery for 2, yeah. So 3 mana and 2 mana. So I don't think that's enough for the request. I mean, we could have gone for the whole Steel and Sack thing, but I think with the controlling kind of mid-rangey mage shell that we got, I think this is pretty fun. pretty good spot to land at. So I'm going to try this one out here and see how this does in the match. Alright, Monk's Fist on 2, Summon GF Ifrit on 3, maybe? Yeah, sure. Seems fine to me. No pain, no game. Don't actually know this player. Alright, well, I guess I'll change that to a rod. Ooh, who knows what the single mana... It's Lightning Bolt, apparently, is what it is. Andragoon's Lance, red-white. This will be tough. Oh, hello there. It has flying. I mean, I could kill it. I could exile the Lance as well. But let's do this. I don't know if this is going to be a Bolas' Citadel game. Might get rid of it here, especially against red-white. So let's get rid of the Citadel. And then next turn we can get rid of the Laughing Mad with Flashback. Okay, so 2 mana 2/2 gain a life when it attacks, sure. And then another Lightning Bolt? No. Thunder Magic. It's a good one. I was gonna say we can rummage again next turn, but we can't because it died. Alright, let's Monk's Fist and I guess Suplex here. I don't know if it's better to kill the creature or to kill the artifact. It's probably better to kill the artifact if we're being honest. Yeah, because you could just re-equip that over here. It gets +1/+0 and flying. If I don't have an answer to that, which I do in the intervention, yeah, I'm just going to get rid of that thing. Sure, I guess. Okay, more job select. Feel like I'm back in Phyrexia all will be one territory here. Probably using the intervention on the 4/4 mid-combat here, so... I'll play the land, and if I draw another one, I can use the Laughing Mad to get rid of it. Considering I don't think we have any more 6-drops. We do have that one mountain, or Swamp Cycling 6-drop. That's a rare summon. Exile the top card during any turn you put a lore counter. You may play it. When you next cast a creature spell, it gains haste. Ugh. That's annoying. Sure. And I'm going to kill the 4/3 here. And I could kill this thing, but... Alright, let's discard the land. Draw. And then pass. And we gotta hope for some good stuff off the top here. What are these rares? You just have a red-white precon. What? +2/+2 for each artifact? Oh my gosh. Where's my suplex when you need it? Well, that's like a 2-turn clock. Goodness, this deck seems so good. So I have to draw Suplex like right now, I guess. It's my only out. No. 1, 2, 3. Discard Swamp. I think we have one more Suplex. Well, guess I found it. We might still just be dead. In fact, I think we are, but sure. So does any of these give +3? Yeah, that equip gets us anyway. So, woof. Oh, you wanted to put me out of my misery that way. Yeah, that was a red-white precon is what that was. Okay, we go first. We've got Ifrit and Esper. Don't know how good that's going to be on turn 4, but we could get rid of it if we just don't draw anything good. I think Conrad was our pack 1 pick 1 here. Okay, 2 mana 2/2. Whenever you cast your first human creature each turn, it gets a counter for each dog or wolf you control, and it's a mana dork? Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I should probably just kill that with Suplex so that my summon starts to get a little bit better. So, bolt the bud, as Evan says. I agree. Okay, so that's the ones that get +2 or +1/+0 until end of turn for landfall. Interestingly, if I play this summon, I probably get rid of this summon Esper. It's not very good right now, and I want to do something with my mana. Conversely, I could just hold up Sephiroth's Intervention and kill whatever the next play is. Next turn I play Sir Conrad, then I can play summon, discard things, get triggers. Alright, I'm just going to hold up Intervention, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll just kill the Lannery then, right? There we go. Never didn't have it. Ooh, I love this card. This is going to be one of my favorite cards. It just seems so good. 3 mana 3/3, Trample Haste, equip for 5. It's everything you want. Let's play Sir Conrad. See if he survives or not. Okay, there's a 4/3. Okay, so the summon is starting to get better, but I do need to find a second mountain. So I could play this summon and hold up Vane's Treachery, or I could play the Katana and hold up Treachery. I don't think I want to use this right now, so let's play Katana. Yeah, you're right, the GF does give red mana in 2 or 3 turns, as long as it survives. If it dies, you don't get the mana, which is a little unfortunate, as our last opponent did kill it. So, let's just pass it back. I don't necessarily mind trading off this 3/3 for one of these creatures. If they go for like a fight spell or a bite spell, I can use Treachery here. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's fine. Let's hope there's no Snakeskin Veil in the format. There we go. Yeah, that's oh, it stays on. Yeah, that would have been nice to know. I guess I did know that. There is shore up. That's in blue though, right? Yeah. Sure, let's have Conrad trigger twice. Alright, now I think I'll play this thing. Wait, it's not a tap. Oh, it's not even a tap ability. So I can do that on their end step. Yeah, I can pitch that next turn. Oh, we dealt with this last game. Dude, this card is really good. Reminds me of like Fable of the Mirror Breaker or something. Another Gisal greens. Make a 2/2 at the beginning of your first main. If you control 4 more birds, transform it. That's cute. Hey, we found the mountain. Yeah, I think I want to get my Esper down. And I could kill... We're going to start making more birds, then this thing's going to flip. What does this flip into? That's a lot of words. A 2/2 when it transforms, search your library for land, battlefield tapped, and... Oh, okay. It's actually not even that good. Is there anything worth bolting right now? I can kill a 2/2, but like that's not super important. Maybe I can wait till they use the warrior sword. I can do the opera love song and just go to town with that thing now. Oh, it's an instant too, though. Let's do that. Let's do opera love song. Impulse draw some cards. Bring it back, because why not? Play the land, and then... Yeah, I could just equip swing, like you said. Is it trample and haste? Overkill? It's till the end of your next... Until your next end step, yeah. So I can see if he's got a better creature to play. Wait, what? Until your next end step. Yeah, you're right. Whoops. It's early. I mentioned it in the middle of the first draft. I'm here to punt so you don't have to next week. How about that? That's a 6/4. See, now there's a good target for the summon. I think, yeah, because it's... Oh, the wording, you're right. Until the end of your next turn versus your next end step. I had confused the two wordings there. Alright, pass the damage. Okay. Do I have a way to get this thing in the yard? I don't think I do. So let's play this, and then... I wonder... I mean, what if I just, like, kill the 3/2 and attack? That also seems pretty good. This thing's gonna die next turn. They're just gonna chump, though, right? I mean, they just chump with the summon? So is it worth killing the 5/4? Probably not. Let's kill this birdie. They could trade here, but I don't need this next turn either. Plus, Sir Conrad might have enough triggers to do what we need to do here. Let's see. Go to 4. Go to 3. Alright. Is there a chance? What I could do... Is it 1 or more? What does it do? No, it triggers once. So if I cycle the Malboro and also activate Sir Conrad, and I hit 2 creatures, I win. Or I play a creature that enters tapped. Okay. I can also chump and then cycle, and then this will die, and that's a win as well. So there's a couple ways to do this. So let's end the turn and see if we can Sir Conrad out a win here. But if he goes to kill it like pre-combat or something, then I don't know if I can do it. I can try to go for it. Because I also still have this equipment waiting around if something survives here. They could trample. No, I don't think they're dead if they attack. Because if I... Well, technically yes, as long as Sir Conrad survives until my upkeep. Which isn't a guarantee. But... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're going to give it trample. +3/+3 and trample as well. Oh no, they didn't have it. Okay. We had the win with Sir Conrad. There we go. Well, this is certainly a hand, isn't it? I mean, I guess we're playing Lindbloom on 1 here to guarantee we have our 3rd land. And then Planetary Storm on 3, probably? Alright, see if we can have a free attack here. Sweet. It's always great when Planetary Storm gets in and can attack more than once. Game 3, beginning of your end step, there are 6 more permanents in graveyard. Transform it into an X3 trample number of permanents. Okay. Can use the treasure to kill that. Question is, do I want to just get Kuja down? I think oh man, there's so many great cards. Okay, let's just play this guy. So I could attack into this, sack a treasure, and then trade. I don't think I need to do that, though. Yeah, it's always a great a great problem to have when your cards are so good. It's like, I don't know what to play. See if Kuja survives here. Most of the time, he probably won't, but we'll see. Oh, Summon Fenrir, that seems like such a good card. It does make my Cornered by Black Mages worse, because they could just sack this. Oh my gosh. And a Bolas' Citadel for those counting at home. Maybe? Is Kuja a girl or I honestly don't know. Anyone in chat familiar with FF? What do we got? 3 mana. I could cycle this. Do I want to cycle that? Probably not with Conrad in hand. I could attack with Van and then cast Bolus's Citadel. There you go, Georgie just recommended. We're on the same idea here. Let's do that. Oh, they're getting priority for 1 black. That's kind of worrying. We didn't come here to not play a Bolus's Citadel, right? Unfortunately, it is a chump attack, because if I use the mana right now, I don't get it in the extra combat, or in post-main, but getting a Bolus's Citadel down on the battlefield seems like a good deal. Aw, we only got 1 spell. How unlucky. Now look at the hand. Like, what is... I don't even know how to play this hand. Is there an objectively correct way to play this hand? It's ridiculous. We're able to flip into trance and have it stick around. I think that's going to be GG pretty quickly. Oh, and I gain corner by black mages into a freet. Oh. I see what you mean. Yeah, there's also Sir Conrad. So let me make some more wizards first, and then I can start casting off the top. So let's do that, and then... cast the summon. You're right, Adam. This is quite beautiful. This is a rare or a mythic? It's a rare, I guess? Just a singular rare? It's not even a mythic? Wow. Okay, sack the creature. Think we'll go into this one. Show simplified. Did you not know that was an option to click? I didn't even know there was this version of the card. I don't know what set that's from. No, I guess I'm okay. Alright, let's kill... What was the final ability? Draw a card if you control the creature with the greatest power tied? Well, they will draw a card. So let's do that one. Oh my gosh. We're gonna lose so much life. No! Fatal push. Well, let's just keep going, right? Yeah, let's keep going. Oh, we ended. Thank you, Bolus's Citadel. Wait, sacrifice 10 non-land permanents. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, we're at 8? Yeah, someone's gonna die. Don't know who it's gonna be, but what on earth? Prevent all combat damage we dealt to that thing. I don't even know what is going on right now. That's funny. If my math is correct, that still dies to overkill. Okay, let's do that. Gotta make sure I don't kill myself. Okay, I can't cast the next thing, otherwise I die. They lose 2 life when I cast that? What if I attack with everything? Block this, take what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be fine. Yeah, I had. Oh my gosh. I can't math all of that stuff. Are you kidding? It does make him sacrifice. I forgot. I thought it just made him lose 2 life, but yeah, that was a Bolus of Citadel win. That was fun, folks. Oh, they're excluding it. Okay, good. Honestly, I'm excited for that. Would hate to be playing against Citadels and Urzas over and over again. Okay, this hand, we've got a Swamp Cycler, so I think it gets there pretty much because of that. Oh, hello, beautiful. Can we get to it again this game? How did we get there last time? Oh, we did Lannery to help us get there quicker? Opera Love Song. I think I'm gonna cycle the Malboro here to guarantee a 3rd land drop. And then go from there. Adam, yes you can. Adventure just means, where is it? You may cast this card as an adventure. No, yes, and play the land later from exile, later at any point, even the same turn. So you do have the ability to do that. Yeah, I guess I'll play the summon here. And then I think this is a game where I'm probably going to get rid of the Shopkeep against an aggressive deck like... Well, maybe this isn't our Bolas' Citadel game. We're going against a white aggressive deck right now. I don't think Citadel is going to be among the best things to do. So I'll get rid of it. Feels bad, but we'll do it. By the time I cast it, I'm going to be at, what, 6 life, maybe? I can play a 2-1 and a 2-2. Opera Love Song. I don't think I need to do that right now, so let's do Monk's Fist and Shopkeep. Yeah, there are a lot of 2-2s. All these job selects makes really, like, small creatures that all just, like, trade with each other. Georgie, you don't like Shopkeep? Blame Evan. Evan convinced me to put it in. Okay, not horrible. That makes Opera Love Song a much worse card, considering I thought it worked differently than it actually does. They chose not to attack last turn, which is interesting. So, the issue is if I exile one of my 4-drops, or like Sir Conrad or something, then I just light this card on fire, which doesn't feel good. So I could cast Cornered by Black Mages, but then I'm not doing anything else with my mana except Opera Love Song. See if we hit a land here. If we hit a swamp, could also use this ability to trade, but I like card draw. Oh my gosh! I just said if I hit 2 cards I can't cast, then it's such a feel bad. No! 2 mana, mill your 2 best cards. Not mill, exile your 2 best cards. Not exactly 2, but they're both very good. Okay, let's do this, I guess. Ugh. I guess there's an equally likely chance that I mill or exiled lands as opposed to 3 and 4 and 5 drops, but oh well. Okay, yeah, let's trade, why not? +1/+0. I mean, I could just trade the Aramin off for this thing. What does this give? Just gains a life, and then keep up Treachery, or just equip the Fist. I wonder if I could get aggressive now. No, they've got priority, so they got some sort of instant speed removal, maybe. So what I'm going to do is hold up Treachery, and if they go for removal, I can kill this by sacking the creature they remove. So, see if that works out for us. And there it goes. Alright, they get that thing back. So cast that with Kicker, kill that, sack that. You don't gain 2 life. This card is so good, the Shambling Kieth? What is that art? Is that a bird? Mutant Horror? Uh-oh. Whoa. That's a card. Alright. Let's do that. Yeah, Imperial Oath for 7? But makes 4 2/2s, and it has upside because it could pump the rest of your team. It's really good. Alright, go ahead. I guess I will try to trade for some of them. We're just on Operation Survive. Take 5. Okay. Are we dead on board right now? We're pretty close. Oh, don't you love when that happens? This has been such a brutal game. We exile a 4 and a 5-drop, and then we use the flashback to discard a land to draw 2 lands. I don't think we have an out here. Woof. That'll do it. Alright, well. Brutal loss there, but you can't say this deck wasn't a ton of fun. I think we got to have our Bolas of Citadel win, and it ended up going 2-2, and the 2 games we lost weren't even really close at all. We just had a couple really brutal beats there with it, but was a really fun deck. Bolas of Citadel, Sir Conrad, Kuja, Captain Lannery Storm, some suplexes. These summons were impressive as well. Corner by Black Mage is a good card. Yeah, Black-Red seems like a really fun deck to play in this format, so if you can get your hands on this early on, you got yourself a fun one. So that'll conclude this VOD here for the channel. We're going to have one more VOD in a couple days of at least one more draft I'm going to do. And for those of you here in chat in the AGL, we got at least one more or maybe 2 more drafts that we're going to do here right now. So thanks for tuning in today, and I'll see you next time here at Daily Draft.